Hello, thank you for joining me. This is World Class Education. My name is Dr. Bradley, and today I will be answering a few questions from our followers on YouTube and other platforms. I've received questions. Thanks for sending those questions. To send an email or to send a question, please send us an email. The email is right down on the screen to your left or right. I don't know where, but you can send a question right there, and I'll be more than glad to answer your questions. It's very, very important that we ask questions, and I'm pretty sure you will be answered, and we can help each other. Thank you so much for paying attention. So get to the questions and start sending them. Right now I'll be answering those who ask questions. Please get a pen and a paper so that we start. Okay, so if you hear your name, if I didn't answer your question today, I'll answer it in the next meeting. Okay, so far I've picked a few questions. All right, so the first question is from Ephraim. Ephraim says, thank you, Dr. Bradley, for the opportunity to ask questions on this platform. I'm a married man with 3 kids. I started my business in 2012. Ephraim is from the UK. He said it's been 2012 and the business didn't go well with me, so I stopped. I was into transport and logistics, so I couldn't do better. I love to make sales. However, due to my last experience, I could not continue. I failed to continue my business. I have been following your teaching, and in one of the videos you said keep chasing your dreams. My question is how? Okay, so Ephraim from the UK is asking, he's saying that he's got a family. All right, so Ephraim, it's good to know that you've got a family. That's wonderful, and I'm sorry that your business didn't go well, and it's good that we're here to share knowledge. Okay, I don't know why your business didn't go well. You didn't ask me that. You didn't tell me. And had you told me how and what stopped your business, maybe there I was going to give you the actual response, the best response. Right now I'm going to give the best response though. But I want to tell you that when I talked about in the other video about continuing, about not to give up, about managing your business, when I talked about that, when I talked about that, the reason is that business has problems. So circumstances can never stop you from chasing your dreams. I mean, how do you stop chasing your dreams? Because of circumstances, because of problems, because of challenges. You've got to be very strong. You've got to be very, very, very strong and never give space to a negative voice in your mind. So you're asking me, how can you chase your dream? It's very simple. It's by knowing what you want and choosing not to give up. That's the only way. That's how to chase your dream. So if it didn't work, it doesn't mean it's not going to work. So do not use your past experience to determine or to judge your future. No. You're a smart man, Ephraim, and I know that you can. So go back to transport and logistics and do it. Don't be afraid. Don't give up. Go back to that business. Go back to the transport and logistics. Go back and do it. And this time, guess what? You're going to do better. Because every time we face challenges, we face limitations, we face problems, and we stick it in, we keep on going, we learn something and we become different people. So don't give up, go ahead, keep going, go back to that business. All right? I don't know when you stopped. Doesn't matter the time and how long you've been away from your business, go back to it. Thank you so much, Ephraim. In the next question, it's coming from Sarah from Texas, United States of America. She says, hello, Dr. Bradley. My name is Sarah Phillips from the United States. I'm a single mother of two. My husband died in a car accident. We got money from the bank. She means a loan. Got money from the bank, and we started an online business. Everything was just fine before my husband passed on. Now that I am alone, it's been very difficult to pay back the loan. All right. Yep. Also, Sarah Phillips, I'm sorry that you lost your husband, and I've got also a few answers for you. However, you did not indicate in this question the online business you were doing with your husband. I wish I knew. Okay, but then one thing I can tell you is that where there's life, there's hope. You are alive, and you got beautiful kids, 2 kids. I don't know how old they are, but you're well able. So what you have to do is you've got to consult the bank on the terms or review the contract that you have with the bank or that your husband had with the bank. Okay, what was there, a collateral or something like that? What was there? Okay, when you review that, you will find answers. Get few consultants, lawyers to talk to your bank with you. You come up with a business plan and a payment plan so that you can liquidate or whatever balance that you have with the bank. Come into your business. Whether I don't know what kind of business we're doing, you should not stop doing it for the sake of your husband and your kids, your late husband and your kids. You said in your question that everything was just fine. Your business was just all right until your husband passed on. It means that it's a good business. This means it's a very good business. Learn about the business. Take time to study the business. It won't take you long. Learn the business. If you didn't learn it, or if you ignore the business, that's good. That's what I say to married men. I say it's very important always, all the time, to engage your wife and kids in your business. Let them learn how to do it, how you are doing it. Teach your family. Very, very important. Okay? So remember, Sarah Phillips, go ahead to your business. Don't give up. Don't quit. You are a special person. There's a reason why you're alive and your kids are very strong right now. Go back. Don't lose hope and never find yourself discouraged, and never lose faith. Faith is the greatest thing in the world. Faith gives you the ability to see things differently. Faith allows you to accept change, positive change. Okay? So, you know what to do, and you've got the ability. You are capable. Sarah, you are capable. You can do this. You are able. So go ahead, talk to the bank. There is a plan, a business plan. Come up with a business plan. We're talking business, and you are doing business with your husband. Come up with this business plan. Get a pen and a paper. Sit down and come up with it. I know maybe you're thinking of leaving that business. Maybe you're thinking of focusing on raising the kids in another way. Never quit what you know was doing better. You understand? Don't quit. Continue with your husband. If you want to take another job, take another job. But remember, continue with your husband's business. Don't quit. Don't give up. That's for you, Sarah. I will be able to respond to your email so that we can discuss more. Let me know the details, and I'll be able to counsel you outside this platform. Thank you so much, Sarah. See you then. Okay, the other question is coming from Marka Mulenga. She's from Zambia. What role does advertising play in marketing? Oh, she's asking what role advertising plays in marketing. How can a company boost its business where there is a lot of competition? How can you boost your business? Well, there's a lot of competition. That's a very great question. And what does advertising do in marketing? I think advertising is marketing. When you get a banner and say, hello, I got this thing I'm selling, or this is me, I'm doing this. Just by you holding on to that, that's marketing. All right, that's marketing. So that's so important that we continue to market, to advertise. You're telling it's publicity. Come and found at this place. Oh, you want to talk to me? I'm right here. Oh, I can counsel you. Oh, I can sell you this. Oh, I can fix your nails. I can do your manicure, whatever it is, your hair. Or I can write for you. I'm a writer. You're marketing your business. What it will do, it sends awareness to the public. People get to know about your business more often. They'll get to trust your business. Very important. So that's what marketing does. Then to promote your business, to improve your business, to get more customers to your business, you will need to make sure that you promote it. How? By giving two products and selling two products and giving them one free. You sell two products and give them one free. You sell two, one product is free. You sell five, two products are free. You must always have a strategy into making more sales. People love promotions. Now, what is your into our service business? The same thing. You're gonna give this service, but add more extra time for this service. You go an extra mile to sell. Very, very important. So we need to do that. That is what we call marketing and driving more sales and more customers to your business. Remember that sales must be made. Cash sales, you must receive money. Very, very important. Also, if you're into business, have a way of receiving money. Don't make it hard for clients to get to pay you. They want to pay you through Visa, they can't pay you because you have no Visa system. They want to pay you through phone or mobile or something, they can't pay you because you don't have that system. They want to pay you through our bank account, you don't have a bank account. So they're thinking of walking into your shop, but use technology. Make it easy for your clients to make a payment to you. All right, so I'm going to answer another question. Thank you so much, Mwaka Malenga from Zambia. Thanks for asking. All right, another question from Venon. Says, my name is Venon. Thank you for the opportunity to ask. I would like to know how I can do it or how I can make it. How can I start a viable startup business? How can I work it out or operate a transport and logistics manager or something like that? This is from Venom. What is behavioral modification? Okay, so I'll answer any of these. Great. So Venom, thanks for asking. The first question is somehow, but you are trying to ask to say how can you come up with a viable business? You mean viable startup company? A viable startup company is like a company which you can sell and buy, or you can start right now and sell it. It's a viable, something people can buy, something that markets itself. It can sell easily. It markets itself. It's a viable kind of a business. Okay, so you're asking how you can start that. You know, you want to make fast money. Well, we don't always know. We don't often know if this business is viable. Okay, we don't always know. It is mostly the people that are coming to buy that see the potential in the business. You open a business today and you're operating, and somebody knocks on your door and say, "Hey, who's the director here? Who's the CEO?" And I say, "I'm here. I want to buy your business." Okay, so that's how most businesses sell. They sell that way. Okay, I'll give an example of the Shark Tanks, the sharks of the United States of America, the investors. They lost a lot of money many times, okay, because some of the Entrepreneurs that went to them to ask for investment were turned down, all because the sharks couldn't see potential in the business. They saw a lot of risks than potential. So what happened was they said, I'm not investing today. I'm sorry. I'm not the kind of person for business. I'm not investing today. So it turned out that the gentleman went to Amazon, sold their products at Amazon, and then made billions of money. To today, they're billionaires, millionaires, hundreds of millions. But when they went to a shark to ask for money for an investment, they only asked for $100,000 or $200,000. You get that, right? So that's the thing. So that's how it starts. So that's how it is. So you also asked another question, how can you work it out? You talked about transport and logistics and behavior modification. Well, transport and logistics, if you want to learn more about transport and logistics, if it's your passion to do that, you gotta go to school. Go and study transport and logistics, and then you'll be helped. Okay? You need to get knowledge. Knowledge is everything. You gotta get the knowledge. Go and study transport and logistics. Very, very important. Then you also asked about behavior modification. That is psychological question or concept of a question. What I mean is, it's a question that deals with the mind. To modify a character, it means that you already have a character, but you got to add some few changes in development. It's not like you want to change your character, but you want to modify it. You have a character which can be modified, and I think it's so important to do that. So many people resist that. It's important to modify your character. Very, very, very important. Learn to do that. You can term yourself and say, okay, I want to be like this. I want to change my life this way. I want to become like this. You can do that. Okay, so that's very, very easy. That's very, very easy. So you can actually do that. So learn it. Modify your character, change your character, add something to your character. It's beautiful, just to wake up one morning and then start modifying your character. I can do this, I can talk like this, or I can dress like this, and now I dress like that. You're adding some changes. You're modifying. You understand? It's like you have a car, it's broken there, it's just okay, but you want to modify it. You want to add something. A new look, a new approach, very important. So let's get to do that. It's very, very, very necessary and important to do so. Thank you so much, Bernard. All right, the other question is from Chomba Basilior from Zambia. He says, I have been following your teachings on YouTube. What is stock taking? How can you do stock taking? How can you define capital? How much money do I need to have to start a business? Stock or inventory, the products that you have, that you've gotten, that you have in the store, that's called stock. All right, a different kind of stock though, but here I'm sure you're talking about products. Okay, so because why am I talking about products? You're talking about stock taking. All right, so stock taking actually means to go through the stock that you have sold or someone has sold for you. Now you're gonna have to take those stocks again and count them and know how many have been sold and how many you have. So that's very, very easy to do. Now it might seem to be very hard when there are different types of categories of stock. Let's say you've got shoes, you've got cameras, you've got lampstands, you've got chairs, different types of stock. Now if you're gonna do that kind of stock check, you will need to go through each category of that particular stock that you have. So that's how you're going to do it. It's by checking how many have gone out and how many have remained. So there should have been numbers, and you can count them, and you should know how much you have and how much you have left and how much you sold. So opening stock is the stock that you had before this month when you opened the stock, okay, plus a new stock that you brought in. So you separate those two. So those will be the stock that you have, the opening stock plus the new stock and the sales you've made, subtracting all that kind of stuff to find the profit. To move on. Okay, then how much money? You don't need money to start a business. I've always said that. To start a business, you don't need cash. Nope, I don't think so. I don't think a person doesn't need money, because you are human capital. You are enough for the business. You do not need money to start a business. You are enough. So if your business needs $5,000, for example, not all those things will need cash. Because some things you might find them from friends. You can give them to you, or you can use them temporarily, then get new ones. All right, so you don't have to think about the money when setting a business, because it's not the money that you need. Where there's a will, everything they come together. They will fall in place. What can I do to attract more customers? I've already answered that when I was answering the other lady. You have to make sure your clients are happy. And it should be the most important thing that you should do. Make sure your clients are satisfied, your clients are happy with whatever that you're doing. If your clients are not happy, it's going to be hard to make sales. Your business will be very, very hard. Just remember that. Okay. Okay, another question from Clement Simwinga. Clement Simwinga from Zambia. Great, this is from Zambia. Clement is asking saying, when opening a business center, is it necessary to register it under Zambia Revenue Authority, which is ZRA, Zambia Revenue Authority, ZRA, he says. Zambia Revenue Authority is a tax company that deals with tax registrations. Every company should go through that procedure. If you're going to start a business, you will need to have those things put in place. Pay your taxes. Every good business, a good citizen, will definitely pay their taxes. So be one of those good citizens. If you got a business, register it for tax. And if you're not going to register it for tax, how are you going to make payments? How are you going to make how are you going to pay tax without registration? So you could do that. Very important. Another question. This is from Bernard. Bernard is asking, how can I divide time, work, and doing business at the same time? How possible is it to do business with not enough capital while looking after your family? After looking after your family, as a family man, he's asking. How to start a business while having your family, dividing time, very easy. All right, when I was 18 years old, I used to write down my plan, the whole day, what I was going to do that day. So by doing that, I learned how much time I had in a day. How would you know how much time in a day if you don't even know what you're going to do tomorrow? How are you going to know how much time you had? Because you'll be just jumping into everything. And you know how time flies. You can only have a program. Write down your program. So you wake up in the morning with a program right on the piece of paper. So important. Why? Because you want to keep track of everything. Because time is precious and time is your life. So you make sure that you have that program. That way you will know how to divide your time and while you are working. How much time you will need at your office. There are some jobs you don't even need. And you can only know that I don't need this kind of job by keeping time. Don't forget that. That's the only way you can know this kind of job, I don't need it. All right, by what? Keeping time. So don't forget that. All right, so I've answered that question. Is it possible to do business? Yes, it's possible to do business while looking after your children and family. Very easy. You can work this side, take a lot of jobs, 1,000 jobs. It's possible to take all the jobs. And I think the most beautiful work is the company, your company. You can take so many works from people. I can work with you. I can work with you in this and that. But I think the most important job is your own business. Be very honest with your business and love it and do it. Okay, that's your life. Okay. Okay, let's take one more question. Okay, question from Lucy Adams. Lucy Adams, she's asking, I am not in my country. She didn't greet me, she didn't say, she said, I am not in my country, I'm in another country. She didn't mention the country. I'm not in my country, I'm in another country, and life is very hard. I want to go back home. How do I do that? Lucy Adams, I don't know which country you're in, and I don't know how to advise you on that one, but I can tell you that you're in another country, life is not going on well, you want to go home, go to the embassy. Alright? Go to the embassy. There should be a consulate somewhere. Okay? Your people are in every nation, I believe. So go to that embassy, talk to them. They'll find a way to take you back home. That's the only way I can tell you. That's the only answer. So go to that embassy. Alright, let's take one last one. Hello, Dr. Bradley. This one is coming from Gloria. Hello, Dr. Bradley. My name is Gloria. I have a business and everything seems to be very okay. My problem is that I'm failing to manage my finances. So at the end of the month, I'm unable to know how much sales we made, and moreover, I've got people that are not qualified to do the books for me. Okay. Gloria, I think you know the answer to your problem. I didn't see the question in here. You have a business, everything's going well, and you're failing to get the books in order because maybe you've got people who are not qualified. What kills a business is when you're working with people who are not qualified. These people that you're working with, what are you doing with them if they can't do the job? Don't look for fast payouts. I'll just get this person because I can pay this person so much money. You'll be losing so much money by working with people who are not qualified. Or maybe you're working with friends. Don't work with friends who say, I need a job, just give me a job. Don't do that. Okay? Work with people who are qualified. It's business. Respect the business. Love it and respect it. Okay. Okay, let's take one more last question. Okay. This one is coming from Jerome. Jerome from the United States says that I was doing business with my wife, and it happened that I found my wife with another man. She was cheating on me, so we broke up and we lost all the money. Okay. Jerome from the United States of America was doing business with his wife, and then the wife was cheating, and then all of a sudden they broke up and lost the business. I don't know why. What's the connection? Jerome, thanks for asking. I don't know the connection between the business and your wife and cheating. Okay, when you have an opportunity to work or to do business, you're a wife, you're working with your husband. How can you find yourself doing something wrong like that? I'm sorry, Jerome, that this is what you were going through. Okay? But I didn't hear the question, but I think you're asking how can you move on from there? Is your heart broken or you're facing problems? That should give you motivation to do business. Jerome, your wife cheated on you, go back to your business. Do it. This time, you're much better because you are alone. But there's always a way to come out of it. Especially if you're married to a woman who's a cheater. And you're working together with this woman, she's the only person who knows how to help you here and there. So you find that you're trapped. You need her, but she's a liar, she's a cheater. What are you going to do? Or you need your husband to work with him, but he's not an honest person. I would say don't let the lesser thing destroy the greater thing. That's a message to women.